menit. Udah kepadatan hari. Tenang udah di rumah ya.
The lighting of the traditional oil lamp is symbolic of shining auspicious light on a new beginning as we embark on the 2018 graduation ceremony of APIT Sri Lanka. To light the traditional oil lamp, may I now invite Professor Yayan Ellis, Pro Vice Chancellor, Partnerships and Region, Staffordshire University, Dr. Athula Pittigalarachi, Chief Executive Officer, APIT Sri Lanka, Mr. Gamindu Hemachandra, Head of Academic Development and Quality Enhancement, APIT Sri Lanka, Dr. Harinda Fernando, Head, School of Computing, APIT Sri Lanka, Dr. Hemamali Thennakoon, Head, Business School, APIT Sri Lanka, Mr. Samira Silva, Award Coordinator, Law School, APIT Sri Lanka, and Roshan Jayampati, President, Student Activity Club, APIT Sri Lanka. Thank you to the distinguished invitees for doing the honors. Please be seated. Good evening, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you to the 2018 graduation ceremony of APIT Sri Lanka. Graduation is an important occasion. It is the culmination of hard work, academic achievement, and success. It is a time of celebration and triumph and marks the end of one phase of life and the beginning of the next phase. This evening, we are gathered here to celebrate the hard work and accomplishments of our graduates as they step into the next phase of their lives. May I now invite Professor Yayan Ellis, Pro Vice Chancellor, Partnerships and Region of Staffordshire University, to declare the graduation ceremony open.
I declare the graduation ceremony open for the conferment of degrees.
Thank you, Professor Ellis. I would now like to invite Dr. Atula Pittigalarachi, Chief Executive Officer of APIT Sri Lanka, to deliver the welcome address.
Professor Yayan Ellis, Pro-Vice Chancellor of Staffordshire University, distinguished invitees, graduates receiving degrees today, and their proud parents, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege to welcome you all to the graduation 2018. Thank you for your presence to acknowledge and appreciate the achievements of our students. Graduation is the most important event in our academic calendar. I'm proud to announce that at this ceremony, we are graduating a total of 407 students, the highest in our history. Amongst the graduates are 157 receiving business degrees, 102 receiving computing degrees, 112 law degrees, and 36 postgraduate qualifications. 46 students have received first-class honors passes, and 117 students second-class first division passes. That is a total of 163 students, 40% of graduates receiving either a first-class honors pass or a second-class first division pass. Clearly, our students have completed their studies with distinction, bringing honor to themselves, their families, Staffordshire University, and APIT. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride that we present the graduates of this year for the conferment of degrees. We are delighted to have the presence of Professor Yayan Ellis, Pro-Vice Chancellor of Staffordshire University, to preside over the graduation and award the degrees. Professor Ellis may be pleased to know that we have made significant progress in all aspects of our collaborative provision. The most important is the reputation we have earned for quality education. This is borne by the student achievements that we will witness shortly. Employability is a distinctive feature of our training. We have a record of 100% employability of our graduates, with 90% finding employment within 3 months of completing their studies. I'm confident that a large number of students graduating today are already employed. Each of our schools has a unique approach to enhance employability of our graduates. The training is no doubt guided by the curriculum, but often goes beyond. The business school focuses on instilling entrepreneurship skills. School of Computing orients its training to the changing needs of the industry, and the law school has a focus on skills development. Initiatives such as APIT Inc. industry onboarding program, a highly structured internship, entrepreneurship training, mooting, and skills development programs prepare our students to enter the workforce with confidence and thrive in a challenging environment. Our contribution to higher education goes beyond the training of graduates. As the premier higher education institution in the private sector, we have helped shape the development of private higher education in Sri Lanka. Our practices have been adopted widely and become norms of the industry. And we have set a benchmark for quality and standards. Our success is due in no small part to the guidance and support we receive from our colleagues from Staffordshire University. I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge their contribution and thank them for their support. Undoubtedly, ours is one of the finest international partnerships in higher education. This year has been of great significance to us in our development. Having consolidated our leadership position in transnational education in the country, we felt it was time to move out of Colombo and into new market segments. As you may be aware, we established a branch operation in Kandy and took our first batch of students into an HND program. We are glad that Professor Ellis visited the Kandy campus yesterday. Professor Ellis, we look forward to your support and the approval of Staffordshire University to deliver the university's degree programs in Kandy beginning early next year. Let me now turn to our graduates. I'd like to convey our warmest congratulations to each and every one of you on your splendid personal achievement. We are all proud of you. You have made enormous efforts on both academic and extracurricular activities. I'm sure you are conscious how supportive your parents and family have been. Their guidance and sacrifices have contributed immensely to your success, and they are very much part of today's celebration. We are pleased to have their presence here, filled with pride and no doubt a sense of relief too. Similarly, your teachers and administration at APIT played a vital role in your academic journey. They created a supportive learning environment where you could thrive and achieve your full potential. It is indeed with a sense of fulfillment that our academic and administration staff will watch you walk up to the stage shortly to receive your degrees and medals. Finally, I would like to ask you to make APIT proud by being enterprising, by pursuing a career of significant impact. I have every confidence that each and every one of you will excel in your chosen paths. You are the leaders of the future. You will have the unique opportunity and profound responsibility to contribute to our society. Your hopes, your dreams, and your efforts will shape and create the future for all of us. I would like to invite you to strengthen your bonds with APIT as alumni and interact closely with the students and staff. APIT will continue to grow in quality, relevance, and in our capacity to contribute to higher education. In this continuous development, We wish to be associated with you and learn from your experience. I hope that you have enjoyed your time at APIT. It is now time to go forth and chase your dreams. My warmest congratulations and best wishes to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Pittigalarachchi. I would now like to invite Professor Yayan Ellis, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Partnerships and Regent of Staffordshire University, to address the congregation.
Chief Executive Officer and staff of APIT Sri Lanka, honoured guests, family and friends of graduating students, but most importantly to you, the graduating students. As Pro-Vice Chancellor of Staffordshire University, I am absolutely delighted to be here with you today to celebrate your achievements and to confer upon you the degree awards of Staffordshire University. Taking part in graduation ceremonies is the highlight of the academic year and probably the most enjoyable role that I have as Pro-Vice Chancellor. And it really is a true privilege to be here at today's graduation ceremony and share with you your celebration of success. Today, you should feel immensely proud of your achievement. However, you would not be here today receiving your degree without the support of your teachers, your family and your friends, who I am sure will have provided you with many hours of support for your learning. They will have provided you with financial support and will have given you endless encouragement and emotional support. So I'm sure that today will be a very proud day for all of those who have supported you to reach your goal. And I think, graduates, this is a perfect moment for you to show your appreciation to those that have supported you. So can I ask all of the graduates to stand, please? Can I ask you to turn to face your parents and your family, who are sat mainly behind you? And can I ask you to give them a very rousing applause and show your appreciation and thanks? Thank you very much. Thank you. So APIT Sri Lanka and Staffordshire University have been working together in a partnership since 2000, and over this period of nearly 2 decades, our partnership has enabled many thousands of students to gain their UK degree from Staffordshire University through studying here in Colombo. And 2018 has been an excellent year for Staffordshire University. The high quality of teaching at our university was recognised through winning the prestigious Times Award for the most improved student experience in the UK. And we were also ranked in the top 10 UK universities for teaching quality by both the Times and Sunday Times in 2018 and again this year in 2019. So to place in the top 10 for teaching quality out of over 130 universities in the UK is an outstanding achievement of which we're very proud. And I know that that high quality of teaching is similarly reflected here in Colombo. And there's more good news. After being named as the highest rising UK university in 2 of the 3 National University League tables last year, we've continued to improve our performance, climbing another 23 places up to 44th in the Guardian League table, our first time in the top 50 UK universities. And we've also entered the world university rankings for the first time, entering the top 1,000 universities in the world based on research and teaching. I know that the past year has been very successful for APIT Sri Lanka, as we've just heard. In a highly competitive market, providing degree-level education, we've worked closely together to refresh and expand the number of degree awards that will be offered, and we will be launching at the new campus a number of awards. And as you've heard, I had the pleasure of visiting the new Kandy campus yesterday and was extremely impressed with the quality of the learning facilities that are being provided there. So as you graduate today, you should do so confident in the knowledge that you are becoming alumni of two great institutions, Apit Sri Lanka and Staffordshire University. And I know that some of you will be wearing gold stars that we have issued to you, which represent the fact that you're now becoming an alumnus of Staffordshire University. You're graduating and entering the world of work at a time of significant global, economic and social challenge. It is, however, also a time of great opportunity, with digital technologies in particular playing a key part in connecting global communities and innovating across all employment sectors. This is a time in which international partnerships such as ours play an increasingly important role, ensuring that you as graduates have the skills you need to be entrepreneurial, to lead change, and to innovate and drive economic and social prosperity. And as new graduates, you are now those innovators and future leaders. Your graduation is a significant landmark and a key point in your lifelong learning career, and you really should celebrate and enjoy today as a day that you're going to remember for the rest of your lives. Today's graduation is, however, not the end of your learning journey, and for this reason, graduation is also referred to as commencement, as although it marks the end of one phase of your learning journey, I'm sure that you will be continuing or commencing on the next phase of your lifelong learning journey. The certificate you are going to receive today provides evidence of the degree that you've been awarded, but it's not the certificate or the award that will determine your future career and life success. Your degree has provided you with the essential knowledge and skills and values, and you are now well equipped with the tools you need to make a difference and your mark on society. Your future success will depend on how you now use those tools that you've acquired. So as you move forward in your career journey, be ambitious, be daring, be confident, be brilliant, as we say at Staffordshire University. Don't wait for opportunities to come to you. Go and create your own opportunities and keep an open mind so that you can continue learning every day. Treat people well through your work. Remember, in the words of Maya Angelou, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Finally, can I end by personally congratulating each and every one of you on your achievement? Enjoy today's celebration, and I wish each and every one of you success in your future careers and life. Stay connected to our university and always be proud to be a graduate of Apit Sri Lanka and Staffordshire. We are exceptionally proud of our special relationship with Apit Sri Lanka as a long-standing international partner, and we very much look forward to further great success as we work together. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you, Professor Ellis. Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Yayan Ellis, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Partnerships and Region of Staffordshire University, will now award the degrees on behalf of Staffordshire University. The graduates of Bachelor of Engineering Honours, Computer Networks and Security, Bachelor of Science Honours, Software Engineering, Bachelor of Engineering Honours, Software Engineering, Bachelor of Science Honours, Applied Information Technology, Postgraduate Diploma in Technology Management, and Master of Science Technology Management will be presented by Dr. Harinda Fernando, Head, School of Computing of Apit Sri Lanka.
Pro-Vice Chancellor, it is with great pleasure that I present the following graduates for the conferment of their degrees. Bachelor of Engineering Honours, Computer Networks and Security, First Class Honours, Miss S.M. Hisham. Mr. S.A. Niaz, Mr. S.J.S. Silva, in absentia, Miss P.M. Vimalasiri. Second class honors first division, in absentia, Mr. G.P.W.M.R.K.I.R. Bandara, Mr. A.U.R. De Soisa, in absentia, Mr. L.M. Jayasundara, Mr. D.R.N. Krishnakumar, Mr. W.R.T.H. Pereira, second class honors second division, Mr. M.H.B. Adhikaram, Mr. J.M. Chandrodayan, Mr. M. Insaf, Mr. M. I. M. Mafahir, Mr. A. A. Niaz, Mr. A. R. M. Rizan, Mr. M. M. H. Seneviratna, in absentia, Mr. A. S. A. Shakur, third class honors, Mr. K. J. Ratnayaka, Bachelor of Engineering, Computer Networks and Security, Mr. M. I. M. Azif, Mr. T. I. Abdeen, in absentia, Mr. I. V. E. Abevira, in absentia, Mr. W. D. Aravinda, Mr. M. R. M. Asif, Mr. D. S. Ganhewage, Mr. J. A. D. Kamodya, Mr. R. S. A. Kulasekara, Mr. S. L. Veerakorn, BSc Honours Software Engineering, First Class Honours, Miss K. K. S. C. De Silva, Mr. A.M. Shafi. Second class honors first division, Mr. E.M.P.W.S.B. Ekanayaka. Miss P.P.C. Kasundara. Miss M.N.P. Pereira. Second class honors second division, Mr. A.R.Y. Di Costa. Mr. A. Manoj. Mr. A.S. Mohammed. Mr. W.A.E.S. Vijayaratna. Bachelor of Science Software Engineering, Miss M.I.D. Pereira. Bachelor of Engineering Honors Software Engineering, First Class Honors, Mr. C.J. Dharmarachi. Miss S.R.M.K. Disanayaka. Mr. K.D.J.V. Gunasekara. Mr. M.A. Hamza. Miss F.N.M. Ismail. Mr. N.M.P. John. Mr. S.M. Koralagoda. Mr. M.B.D.R. Mahara. Mr. Y.D. Miso. Mr. S.S.L. Rosa. Miss N.M.A. Roshani. Miss M.R. Setunga. Mr. S. Vikramasinghe. Second class honors first division, Mr. K.D. Amarasuriya. Mr. D.M. Dunusinghe. Mr. M.U. Faiz, Mr. N. Fazloon, Miss P.W.P. Fernando, Mr. M.S.D. Ismail, Miss D.T. Panduwawela, Mr. L.D.N.L. Pires, Mr. M.A.N.N. Pereira, Mr. T.D. Senadira, Mr. M.R.M. Suhail, Mr. U. Vidushan, Second Class Honours Second Division, Mr. M.N.M. Afrar, Mr. L.M.K. Bandara, Mr. A.S.P. Kobbakadua, Mr. V.H.G. Levke, Mr. M.G.S.S. Malape, Mr. L.D.Y.S. Pires, Mr. S. Sridharan, Miss S. Sri Kabila, Mr. M.T. Tiwanka, Third Class Honours, Mr. M.Y.Y. Ahmed, Mr. S.D. Egodahewa, Mr. L.M. Paranavitana, Mr. D.N.R. Patirana, Mr. A.R. Salim, Mr. S.T.N.M. Somavira, Mr. M.A. Yusuf, Bachelor of Engineering Software Engineering, Ms. V.A. Bolton, Mr. A.R. Ismi, Mr. T.U. Jamaloon, Mr. R.M. Kiran, Miss S.K. Krishantini, Miss S.B.P. Lianage, Mr. M.J. Murad, Mr. U. Nidushan, Mr. A. N. Pakir, Mr. G. S. P. Piris, in absentia, Mr. H. G. I. S. Pereira, Mr. P. N. Prematilaka, Miss R. T. Rajaguru, Mr. C. V. Samaravira, Mr. S. Seneviratna, Mr. P. S. G. Tennakon, Mr. H. G. T. N. Vijayasekara, Mr. A. A. Zanik, Bachelor of Science, Honours Applied Information Technology, Second Class Honours Second Division. In absentia, Mr. T. D. Vidhanavasam, Bachelor of Science Applied Information Technology, Mr. E. U. W. C. Mohotti, Bachelor of Science Applied Information Technology, Mr. E. U. W. C. Mohotti, Postgraduate Diploma in Technology Management, PAS, Mr. C. A. Gunawardana, Miss P.R.S. Thomas. Bachelor of Science, Software Engineering, Miss S.B.P. Leonege. Master of Science, Technology Management, Merit, Miss D.T. Tarindi. Pass, Miss M. De Silva. Mr. D.T.D. Kodipili Arachi.
Thank you, Dr. Fernando. The graduates of Bachelor of Arts Honors Accounting and Finance, Bachelor of Arts Honors International Business Management, Postgraduate Diploma in Business Administration, Master of Business Administration, and Master of Science Islamic Finance and Accounting will be presented by Dr. Hemamali Tennakon, Head, Business School of APIT, Sri Lanka.
Pro Vice Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present the following graduates for the conferral of the following degrees. Bachelor of Arts Honors, Accounting and Finance, First Class Honors, Miss B.J. Devika. Miss F.S. Sirajuddin. Second Class Honors, First Division, Mr. E. Brahmanandan. In absentia, Mr. Y. A. Gunawardana. Mr. R. M. K. G. B. Kaviratna. Miss R. A. D. S. Netmi. Miss H. Shanmugakumaran. Second Class, Second Division, Mr. H. N. Anuruddha. Miss H. M. O. Samudra. Bachelor of Art Honors, International Business Management, First Class Honors, Miss S. U. Chandrasekhara. Miss D. R. Kure. Miss M. R. D. De Silva. Miss N.A. De Silva. Miss T.R.E. De Silva. Mr. Y.A. Ekanayaka. Mr. M.Y. Fasi. Mr. H.R.N.D. Fonseca. Miss K.A.D.H.M. Gunatilaka. Miss S.D. Hemachandra. Mr. K.N. Hettiarachi. Mr. M.I. Ibrahim. Mr. H.J.D.S. Jailat. Miss S.D.C.D. Karunaratna. Miss L.C.W. Lankeshwara. Mr. R.J.S. Melder. In absentia, Miss K.H.O.H. Pereira. Miss T.S. Samuel. Miss A.L. Tisera. Mr. T.D. Watuheva. Mr. D.N. Verusurya. Mr. R.T.N. Vijayaratna. Second class honors, first division, Miss A.M. Abekon. Mr. M.S. Alavi. Miss S. Alutwatta. Miss A.P.H.V. Amarasinghe. Mr. A.M.A. Arshad. In absentia, Mr. M.A.M. Ashfaq. Mr. M.M.M. Asham. Mr. M.A.M. Ashraf. Miss M. Balachandran. Miss K.C. Bandaranayaka. Miss K.C. Chamari. Miss D.H.N. Kolambage. Miss B.O. Cruz. Miss S.A. De Fonseca. In absentia, Mr. K.S.D. Dias. Miss A.S. Feldman. Miss K.A.R. Fernando. Miss K.N.S. Fernando. Miss M.A.S.S. Fernando. Miss W.A.M.H. Fernando. Miss W.R.S. Fernando. Mr. G.K.J. Gajanayaka. Mr. B.K. Gamage. Mr. M.W.K. Gamage. Mr. K.G. Hapugoda. Mr. A.R.N. Hettiarachi. Miss S.R. Hettige. In absentia, Miss F. Yasha. Mr. M.I.M. Imran. Mr. I.D.D. Jayalat. Mr. A.S.D. Jayasurya. Miss N. Kahandugoda. Miss P.U. Kandage. Mr. H.S. Kannangara. Miss D.J.V. MacLeod. Miss A.N.F. Nadira. Miss S. Nagasundaram. Miss S. P.R. Nayanatara. Mr. M.M.A. Omar. Mr. M.A.M. Omar. Mr. M.M.K. Piris. Ms. H.N. Pereira. Ms. M.V.N.S. Pereira. Ms. P.A.M.D.N. Pereira. Ms. R.L.D. Pereira. Mr. S.D.S.A. Pereira. Ms. P.Y. Pranipa. Mr. A.G.K.H. Priyadarshana. Mr. L.W.A.M.B. Rajaguru. Mr. A.S. Ranasinghe. Ms. P.R. Ranganathan. Mr. H.R. Ravindran. Ms. J.A. Rishwin. Ms. S. G. Samarasinghe. Ms. G. R. V. B. Samaravira. Ms. E. M. Serasinghe. Mr. B. M. Shafraz. Ms. W. M. D. Silva. Ms. K. P. Suravira. Ms. D. Y. Talgaswatta. Ms. R. S. H. Upeksha. Ms. H. Vishwanathan. Mr. G. S. K. Varagoda. Ms. I. K. Veerasinghe. Ms. G. A. B. T. Vijayananda. Ms. M. N. Vijayasekara. Ms. D. W. M. V. Vijaykorn. Ms. S. N. Vijayanayaka. Mr. S. S. B. Vijay Surya. Second class honors, second division, Ms. A. M. T. D. Abekon. Ms. F. Adam G. Mr. M. 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 Adil. Ms. M. I. F. Amna. Mr. S. A. S. Azad. Mr. P. L. P. M. D. Bandara. Mr. G. A. I. Chaturanga. Mr. S. V. T. Digayu. Miss P. Divyabharati. Mr. M. R. S. Fernando. Mr. A. G. R. N. Gamage. Mr. U. G. D. Gamage. Mr. G. D. D. H. Gunawardana. Mr. R. S. Hasim. Mr. M. S. M. Ijaz. Mr. B. U. Jayasuriya. Mr. J. K. B. Karunaratna. Miss G. J. D. Karunasekara. Mr. V. W. Kudagama. Mr. W. A. J. Lakit. Mr. A. R. M. Mafas. Mr. V. S. Manoratna. Mr. K. F. A. Paiva. Mr. I. V. A. N. S. W. Pereira. Mr. A. M. H. Pubalaraya. Miss K. Purnika. Miss S. Ramanathan. Mr. A. S. U. M. Rifkan. Mr. B. K. U. D. Rodrigo. Mr. M. A. S. Sabur. Mr. A. S. Zaid. Mr. M. Y. Salim. Mr. S. M. Sarim. Mr. KVDKN Senaratna. Mr. AMHS Senaviratna. Mr. MJC Silva. Mr. D.S. Tennakon. Mr. L.G.L. Tilakkana. Mr. A.S. Vas. Mr. D.J.V.I. Veerasinghe. Mr. A.W.P.G. Vikmal. Mr. S.M. Vikramanayaka. Mr. R.V. Vikramasinghe. Mr. K.R.D. Vimalasekara. In absentia, Mr. M.I.M. Yaya. Mr. D.C. Yapa. Third class honors, Mr. S.A. Bomulla. Mr. M.A. Jalabdeen. Mr. D.C. Joshua. Mr. R.A. Ratnam. In absentia, Mr. L.T. Senanayaka. Mr. D.R. Sumatipala. Mr. M.Z.M. Zabit. Bachelor of Arts, International Business Management, Mr. C.S. Gamlatke. Mr. A.N. Najmuddin. Mr. A.B.A. Noordin. Mr. M. Shiran. Postgraduate Diploma, Business Administration, in absentia, Mr. S. Ganeshan. Miss H. C. Veragoda. Master of Business Administration, Distinction, Miss O.A.D. Karunanayaka. Miss M.D.R.N. Samarasekara. Mr. M.A. Samsudeen. Miss W.W.G.M. Vikramasinghe. Merit in absentia, Miss D.K.A. Dasanayaka. Miss M.N. Hemachandra. Mr. L.P. Mahampitiya. Miss N. Malvatta. Miss K.L.U.P. Pereira. Mr. R.M.S. Premaratna. Mr. K.C. Settinayaka. Miss T.M. P.H. Tennakon. Pass, Miss H.D.M. Abevardhana. Mr. B.H.H.L.T. Hevage. Miss R. Jayasekara. Miss L.D.G.M. Jayasinghe. Mr. U.M. Kevin. Miss T.N. Pannavala. Miss P.N.D. Paniyanduwa. Mr. H.K.B.M. Pereira. Miss M.G.E. Samaravikrama. Master of Science, Islamic Finance and Accounting, distinction, Mr. M.B.M. Nawaz. Merit, Miss Z. Abdullah. In absentia, Miss A.T.R. Amin. Mr. M. P. M. Fazil. Mr. M. N. M. Nazan. Mr. M. Ized Nurmit. Mr. M. B. Rafiq. Mr. M. N. M. Siddiq. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2018. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Tendakon. The graduates of Bachelor of Laws Honours Law will be presented by Mr. Samira Silva, Award Coordinator, Law School of APIT Sri Lanka.
LLB Honours Law, First Class Honours, Miss N.C. Dahanayaka. Miss A.R. Frank. Miss A.M. Peter. Second Class Honours, First Division, Miss S. Ahmed. Miss M.R. Alexander. Miss I.P.W.K.S. Athurupana. Miss F.A.M. Bava. Miss H.P. G.P.I. Dialves. Miss N.J.A. Dizoisa. Miss E.M.L.A. Ekanayaka. In absentia, Mr. N.S.A.L. Fernando. Miss R.V. Fernando. Miss D.P.B. Gamage. Miss W.V.K.C. Gitma, Miss P.A.R. Jayasinghe, Miss M.K.H.N. Mavella, Miss A.A.M.M. Pereira, Miss P.W.C.D. Pereira, Mr. M.J.M. Rishman, Miss P.L.S.D. Seniratna, Mr. K.M.S.K.D. Tennakon, Mr. W.K.B. Veragama, Miss P.S. Vitana. Second class honors, second division, Mr. A.K.Z. Abbas. Miss L.S. Abesinghe, Miss F.S.I. Abubakar, Miss D.T. Alfael, Miss K.H.C. Anthony, Miss G.W.H.C.C. Arachige, Miss J.M.E.U. Chandrasena, Miss T.H.S.C. Chandrasena, Miss K.P.P.H. Chandrasiri, Mr. W.M.N. Dizoisa, Miss F. Elagunathan, Miss M.A.S.M. Fernando, Miss P.S.N. Fernando, Miss M.A.S.S. Fonseca, Miss S.D. Gajasinghe, Mr. M.A.P.T. Gunaratna, Miss P.K.V.T.D. Gunasekara, Mr. N.E.A. Gunawardhan, Mr. H.D.S.U. Hapuarach. Miss L. Hettiarachchi, Miss N.T. Hettiarachchi, Mr. S.M. Hewavasan, Mr. M.U.S. Ishfan, Miss Jane Kurale, Miss R.S. Kulasinghe, Miss D.N. Livera, Miss W.P. J.M.R.A.K. Marambe, Miss F. Marina, Miss C.H. Muthumala, Miss T.I.S. Palendaheva, Mr. S.T.J. Pandita, Miss D.S.L. Pires, Miss A.K.V. Pereira, Miss B.A.S.H. Pereira, Mr. D.S. Pereira, Miss E.A.A.D. Pereira, Miss G.L.I. Pereira, Miss M.M.R. Pereira, Miss J.P.J. Pravindika, Miss H.M. Punjiheva, Miss S.I. Ratnavira, Miss M. Ravichandra Mohan, Miss S.S.P. Rodrigo, Miss RADMS Rupasinghe, Miss F.I. Salman, Miss C.K. Samaranayaka, Miss S.D. Samuel, Miss M.S. Sandeepani, Miss S.P. J.A. Satyapala, Mr. D.P.A.A.S. Silva, Mr. R.A.D.A. Suresh, Miss T.D. Suryarachi, Miss V.P.O. Taruka, Mr. H.W.P.R. Vishwajit, Miss W.A.D.U.A. Veerasinghe, Miss H.S. Veeratunga, Miss W.L.S.Y. Velgama, Mr. M.T.M.D.P. Vikramaratna, third class honors, Miss J.T. Aishwarya, Miss P.L.J.S. Bodhinayaka, Mr. M.L.V.H. Chandrasiri, Mr. DJ Daniel, Miss MMK Ekanayaka, Miss L.A. Fernando, Miss M.R. Ray Fernando, Mr. W.B.P.L. Fernando, Miss W.M.R. Fernando, Miss W.W.W.K.A.D. Fernando, Miss G.G.N.H. Ganegoda, Mr. D.A.A.W. Gunawardana, Miss R.F. Hanika, Mr. R.S.B. Jayampati, Mr. K.K.P.M. Catawala, Mr. K.P.P.M. Pathirana, Mr. K.A.S.M. Pereira, Mr. C.O. Prematilaka, Mr. G. Rajasekar, Mr. J.A.D. Randino, Mr. K.T.C. Samarasinghe, Mr. S.D. Sashini, Miss S. Satyaseelan, Miss M.I.I. Shainza, Miss S.V.U. Singarachi, Mr. M.S.W. Tilakaratna, Miss S.H. Vijaysurya, Miss M.I. Zainab, Bachelor of Laws, Mr. S. Z.M. Mizrul, Mr. A.A. Muat. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Silva.
On behalf of Staffordshire University, I confer the degrees of Bachelor of Engineering Honours Computer Networks and Security, Bachelor of Science Honours Software Engineering, Bachelor of Engineering Honours Software Engineering, Bachelor of Science Honours Applied Information Technology, Bachelor of Arts Honours Accounting and Finance, Bachelor of Arts Honours International Business Management, Bachelor of Laws Honours Law, Postgraduate Diploma in Technology Management, Master of Science Technology Management, Postgraduate Diploma in Business Administration, Master of Business Administration, Master of Science Islamic Finance and Accounting, on those presented to me for the respective awards.
Thank you, Professor Ellis. Ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to recognize the students who have excelled in the computing, business, and law degree programs. May I invite Dr. Atula Pittigalarchi, Chief Executive Officer of APIT Sri Lanka, to present the gold medals for the best performance in computing, business, and law degree programs. Gold medal for the best performance in Bachelor of Engineering Honours Software Engineering, Mr. Mohammad Abdullah Hamza. Gold medal for the best performance in Bachelor of Engineering Honours Computer Networks and Security in absentia, Ms. Bhagya Vimalasiri. Gold medal for the best performance in Bachelor of Science Honours Applied Information Technology, Ms. Fatima Shahama Sirajuddin. Gold medal for the best performance in Bachelor of Arts Honours International Business Management, Ms. Samindri Udayangi Chandrasekhara. Gold medal for the best performance in Bachelor of Laws Honours Law, Ms. Amna Rehana Frank. Thank you, Dr. Pittigalarachi. I would now like to invite Mr. Mohammed Abdullah Hamza to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening. Professor Yayan Ellis, Chief Guest and Pro-Vice Chancellor, Partnerships and Regions, Staffordshire University, Dr. Athula Pittigalarachi, CEO, APIT Sri Lanka, Heads of Schools, Academic and Administration Staff of APIT Sri Lanka, distinguished guests, proud parents, fellow graduates, family and friends. Today, I am honored and humbled to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the graduating class of 2018. It's lovely to see everyone here and looking so smart. I barely recognize some of you. Firstly, I would like to congratulate every single graduate here today. We did it. What a mammoth task we took upon ourselves when we started our degrees. The journey has indeed been a very tough one. We have been grilled since day one to be able to inculcate the best learning. Being here in this hall today is making all of those late nights, meltdowns, and moments of self-doubt seem so worthwhile. 4 years ago, just like many of you, I joined APIT as a student of the foundation program. This is undeniably one of the best decisions I have ever made in my life. One of the key reasons I decided to join APIT over other universities was APIT's reputation. The more people I spoke to, the more I was convinced that APIT upheld some of the highest academic and administrative standards and was the right place for me to pursue higher education. In addition to this, I kept hearing many positive things about the background of both the staff and the students at APIT. Without a doubt, they were some of the best people I could surround myself with. What really sealed the deal for me was APIT's culture. By this, I am referring to the one-of-a-kind enforcement of professionalism and the family-like bond between everyone in the institution. I think we as students are lucky that APIT handles a relatively few number of students per year while maintaining quality at its best. This is what let us have that wonderful family-like bond and a very personalized learning experience from the start to the end. In the Southeast Asian region, Sri Lanka is well recognized for being a hub of exemplary products and services. Today as a nation, we are more than ready to contribute to the global mission of making the world a better place. I wish I had enough time to stand here and proudly brag about the achievements of our people. The point, however, is that APIT has put us through a tough routine and equipped each of us to be part of this global mission and be the next generation of groundbreaking innovators, enhancers, and influencers. I like to classify the skills we learned at APIT into two classes, the technical skills and the soft skills. The technical skills being the technical knowledge of each study program, which I believe can be obtained at any institution, or even through an independent, self-motivated initiative. The most valuable skills that we are taking away today from APIT are the soft skills we learned. Some of my favorites are the sense of professionalism and responsibility, attention to detail, critical thinking, and empathy. My friends, during your studies, do you remember how many of you were disciplined to use the Roman numerals in your reports, following the required formats? How many of you were reminded of the dress code? How many of you were even sent back home when not complied? How many of you were devastated to find out that the assignment submission boxes were locked sharp at 5 p.m. without any delay? How many of you were asked to explain your thought process behind naming a variable or even selecting a research area? How many of your final year project ideas were revised because they were far away from a real human need in a realistic manner? APIT as a whole has been teaching us all these skills without our knowledge. Only today, after nearly 7 months of being in the industry and observing my peers, seniors and juniors, have I realized that these skills are what really makes students from APIT stand out and surpass their competition. I consider myself very lucky to have personally witnessed and be mentored by the true marvels of APIT who are out there. For everything I have spoken about so far and more, I would like to extend our sincere thanks to Professor Yayan Ellis, Dr. Athulapitikala Arachi, and the management of APIT Sri Lanka for the unparalleled educational experience offered to us through your tactical leadership. We owe our gratitude to the Staffordshire University for the exclusive opportunity provided to us through APIT Sri Lanka to obtain a recognized qualification from a prestigious British university without having to leave our homeland. We would also like to thank all our lecturers for sharing your knowledge, expertise, and wisdom with us. APIT gave us the opportunity to learn, but you gave us the tools with which to do so. You propelled our success with your greater understanding. Even when we hated the assignments, exams, and impossible deadlines, you stood steadfast with words of encouragement and an uplifting wink and a smile. Thank you for believing in us. Without you, today would not have been possible. We would also like to thank the administration staff and the members of the enrollment and finance teams at APIT. Your help and guidance in every aspect of our experience is always truly appreciated. Our sincere gratitude goes out to the IT support and library staff who played a key role in facilitating our research and practical studies. From the bottom of our hearts, we would like to thank the Student Support Services staff who always had our backs covered during the grimmest times. We also thank the staff of the Job Placement Unit who helped us secure some of the best employment opportunities. Our heartfelt thanks also goes out to all ancillary staff and everyone working behind the scenes at APIT. The technicians, security staff, cleaners, caretakers, and those in the cafeteria. Thank you for your essential but often hidden work. I would also like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank our families, friends, and colleagues, especially our parents for their priceless support and encouragement throughout our learning journey. We thank you for seeing us through all our trials and tribulations, through our struggle and sharing our joy. Thank you all for being here with us today to share and celebrate our success and helping to turn our dreams into reality. Lastly, but most importantly, on behalf of everyone that believes in a higher power, I would like to express our endless gratitude and praises to the One above. Before I leave the stage, my dear colleagues, I would like to remind you that APIT has planted a seed in each of us. This seed is an abstraction which defines the path to success for each APITian, regardless of the study program you have followed. APIT has helped us nurture this plant, this seed, into a plant that is roughly as tall as I am. Even though APIT will never stop supporting us, it is now our duty to continue to nurture this plant until it grows into an enormous and fruitful tree which benefits not only us, but everyone around us too. May I now please request my fellow graduates to rise. Please rise. A big round of applause to the management and staff at Staffordshire University, APIT Malaysia, APIT Sri Lanka, to our proud parents, to our friends who were always there for moral support, and everyone who contributed in one way or another. Thank you for your time, ladies and gentlemen. Have a pleasant evening.
Thank you, Mr. Hamza. I would now like to invite Professor Ian Ellis to declare closing of the graduation ceremony.
I declare this graduation ceremony closed.
Thank you, Professor Ellis. Ladies and gentlemen, may I please request you to rise for the national anthem.
Sri Lanka Mata, Abba Sri Lanka, Namo, 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 Namo Mata, Sundara Siri Marini, Surani Apisoba Manaranka, Vanya Valaya Nekamal Palaguru Piri Jaya Bhumi Ramya, Apahata Sapasiri Seta Sadhana, Jivanaye Mata, Iliganu Mene Apavakti Puja, Namo Namo Mata, Apa Sri Lanka, Namo 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 Mata, Ubave Aparindya, Ubavaya Apasatya, Ubave Apashanti, Apahada Kulabhanti, Upahapahaloke, Apage Anuprane, Apamukti Obave, Navajivana Demine, Nitina Apapubudu Karam Mata, Nala Vadavamila Ragena Yanu Nana Jaya Bhumikara, Ekamavakagidaru Kalabavina, Yamu Yamu Vinopama, Devavada Samaveda Nurada, Namo Namo Mata, Apa Sri Lanka, Namo 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 Mata.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I please request you to remain standing at your seats till the procession leaves the hall.